Hi, Days fans. It's Wednesday, February 17th, and we just got finished watching Days. And congratulations, Melanie and Nathan, for Loveless Sex. That was pathetic. My God. What do you think of that love scene?
My notes were in capital letters, yuck.
You know what? I'm putting Stephanie on boob job alert, too. Did you see that? Was that like, you told me you're a woman, is that some kind of a fancy bra, or was that work?
Yeah. She said she was going into the bathroom to make herself into a fantasy. I tell you, that's some confidence. I don't think I've ever uttered those words.
I read in the comments before I watched the show, Stephanie's boobs look awful. And I'm like, what? Wait a second. This is before I saw the scene. And I'm waiting.
Yeah, but Jamie, Victoria's Secret can do anything. I bought the freaking new Revolution they have, and I was like, I've had a boob job when I've got that on, and I'm like, freaking negative A naturally.
Anyway, they look weird, so.
Do anything.
Moving on. EJ, let me just.
Wait, I have to tell you something first. My mother could not stop laughing throughout this entire episode.
Oh.
She's like, I don't know if it's because I'm watching at night or what, but this seems so over the top.
Yeah. So, you know, there's huge EJ fans out there. People love EJ. They think he's so great. What does he have to do for people to hate him? I mean, this is the most heinous crime, the most horrible thing you could possibly do to any woman, and people still want them to get together. I mean, how awful can he be?
I have an answer for you on that one.
He tore up her clothes.
Too far.
What?
Of course he's gone too far, but this is how people are justifying it. They say he's had some kind of nervous break, and that he's not himself. It's just the trauma of having his wife betray him and losing his baby to a miscarriage and grieving for a baby that wasn't even his, and now having this other baby, you know, be in jeopardy of not being raised by him but by Faith. They're saying he broke. He can't take it, and so it's not really him acting this way.
Hogwash. Is that what we're going to use when we explain how he shot John, almost killed Stephanie, arranged for Philip's assassination? I mean,
if he got through all that, what's the little pretending your baby's got to die? And then why was this nosebleed? I don't remember ever seeing that. Just was awfully convenient to throw that in there.
Let's throw in a little.
So I said, I bet there's going to be bloody clothes. And my mom said, well, how are they going to get blood on the clothes? And I said, I don't know. Like maybe they'll prick her foot like they do for those tests for jaundice. But then that was perfect. She had a nosebleed. Now listen to this. When Melanie first was shot and Lexi said, call the hospital, find out her blood type, this is what went off in my head, like a little bell. Ding, 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 ding. Baby daddy alert. Baby daddy alert.
Yeah.
Because when they need to find a blood type, then it will come out that, oh no, Trent Robbins couldn't have been my dad because, you know, he was a type O and I'm a type B positive.
Well, they're going to ask for blood. They're like, oh my God, we don't have enough blood. Anybody here O positive? And Daniel's going to go, yeah, I'm O positive. I can give you some blood. And then that's going to start the wheels in motion.
That's right. But I don't know if O positive is a good example because I think there's a universal donor.
I don't know. I'm just... Okay,
I'm just teasing you, JV. I haven't gotten to tease you in person lately. All right.
I'm being teased by a phone. Okay.
Listen, somebody wrote something, and I meant to look up on Daystalk who said this. So please tell us in the comments who said this because it was funny. But someone said they're going to have to move Hope because there's only one hospital bed these days.
Yeah.
So Hope's going to have to recover pretty quickly.
That's not true. They've had a few people in the hospital before.
When's the last time they had more than one person in the hospital? They've been using that same stinking bed for Grace's death and Chloe's coma and Philip's surgery and...
No, I think Stephanie was in the hospital at the same time as somebody else a long time ago. I'll have to look that up for you. Anywho.
Can you hear my mother shouting outside the door? Should I go tell her to stop?
No, she's fine.
And she's like shouting crisscross applesauce. God, my mother's as nuts as I am. Alright, so Victor and Vivian if I hear one more lie out of your mouth, I'll throw you over myself, and I'll get that policeman to help me. That had my mom go into giggles a bit, too.
Yeah.
So, and if not, I love how Victor's telling Vivian that if it goes badly, things are going to go badly for her, too, as far as Melanie. But if it goes well, things are going to go very well for her.
Yeah, because Carly gets thrown in the slammer.
So my mom thinks that Carly's going to get pinned as some kind of homicidal maniac because they're going to hopefully not remember exactly what happened, or she might not be able to talk for a while, or who knows what else. So they're going to think she intentionally tried to hurt Hope, steal her gun, go after Melanie. So she might be in a real bad place.
And the door has been open when she told Justin, "I love you, Bo." Remember?
Oh, I didn't see her say that to Justin.
Yeah, right at the very end, she thought that it was Bo in the room. Remember Justin said, "Where's Hope?" And he goes into her room and she professes love. Little foreshadowing there, people.
Oh, wow.
So,
wow, baby, that's some good stuff. Now, I just want to say, I thought the quote of the day was when asking, why would Carly shoot Melanie? And Vivian says, woman has a screw loose. I've been saying that for years. That was some good stuff.
So Molly Burnett, or Melanie, dead, so she's off the show. Anybody believe that? No.
And then that mom quote, you're going to get sick of these mom quotes, but we've been watching the show together. But she says, Melanie is basically the star right now.
Yes.
They're not going to get rid of her.
No, we know that. They don't kill people like that. Hell, remember when Belle flatlined and then Sean kissed her, or Philip?
Then they put the freaking sheet over her face, and then Philip gave her the kiss of life.
Everybody flatlines when they're on the operating table. It is so cliche. I wish they wouldn't do that anymore.
I want to say that I found it absolutely heart-wrenching about Chloe not being pregnant.
Yeah, she did some good acting there.
Awful.
Yeah, they finally gave her a chance to sort of expand her range. She looked upset and crying, so...
People think she's going to go crazy now, that this is going to push her over the edge. You saw what it did to Nicole.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll go get Sydney. Who knows? So let's talk a little bit about the preview, shall we? Is Rafe going to be the one to figure out what's going on here? Rafe must have said to Sammy, I'll find who did this, and she's like, I don't care who's responsible. And Bo and Carly, Bo is telling her, Vivian will not get away with this, and Carly's saying, she already has.
Yeah.
And then Daniel, don't you dare give up on me, because when is Carly going to bust out with, oh yeah, you're the father? I think this would be a good time to do that if I were her.
Yeah, a lot of people, including me, want to know who the father of Melanie is. That's a big deal. That's going to bust up Chloe and Daniel, if it's him. She's not pregnant, so there's no reason...
Maybe Chloe will want to play mommy to Melanie, since she's not going to have any babies of her own.
I predict
Anyway, that Ari's going to volunteer to carry the baby for Chloe. Those two have been awfully chummy lately.
Oh, that's a good theory. Oh.
I want to throw up a friggin' Philip and Chloe montage, or not Philip and Chloe, Chloe and Brady montage, although it won't mean anything because
it's a different...
it's not the same Brady, but, I mean, those two were, like, madly in love, and now it's all honky-dory, they're all best friends,
yeah, I know.
Fine.
That's typical soap stuff. They get over it.
Ari's totally going to carry the baby. Again, I'm loving Ari and Brady still. People are saying Eric Markov doesn't have as good a range as EJ. I think Eric's been doing an awesome job. I really like him as Brady. I think he's doing great. I think he's funny. I think he's sweet. I think his scenes with Nicole were amazing. So I want to know, is Anna going to decide this has gone too far, and is she going to confess? Because it's bad now. I mean, this is bad. To show a bloody, drenched clothing from a river to let your child... now Sammy doesn't know if her dog drowned, if she was blood in her. I mean, it's just too much. It is too much.
You know, as bad as EJ is, I don't blame him for doing it after what Sammy did to him.
I think that there's a point where you've gone too far. I mean, a woman just lost another baby 8 months ago. How much can a person take? Is Sammy going to have a psychotic break?
No.
I hope she doesn't go back to bad Sammy. I really do. I need me some bad Sammy.
Yeah. All right, I'm getting that feeling. You know what that feeling is?
What, Jamie?
I'm getting that feeling. You're breaking up.
Oh, okay. I think we should end.
All right, say it.
The couple that watches stays together.
Stays together.